Hi, everybody, and welcome to Halo's Tarot. And we are doing some good things. We've got really exciting news. I reached over 2,000 views, and thank you for listening. Just wanted to extend my gratitude. And I'm gonna do it's a weird energy. We've come off the 12/12 portal. We had a full moon that we just went through on the 4th. And, we have had some really interesting dynamics, let me say, play out over the past couple weeks. I mean, it's the holidays. People get all batshit crazy. Yeah, the world's okay. So we're going to start off with Aries, the overall energy of this cycle. Well, we are tied to Aries and, of course, the Cancer. But we are going to look at Aries right now as just like a sign. But the sign of the world, that is kind of like in all signs. So that, like I said, it ties in no matter who you're listening to here. We are in a completion. We're completing a cycle. And I think it's a big cycle. Like when we're talking about the world and where we're heading as people, as a human race, as our soul's evolution. Because there is a reason why we come here. And there is a purpose. So, but we're coming up for fulfillment and wholeness, because with that world card and being an upright, that is a significant balancing and accomplishment. So, I think that, all signs are going to see some area of accomplishment in their lives, and we can look back and really... I saw the tower reversed, actually, just now. As our next here, but I'm just going to shuffle it, because I'm just going to give my spiel. So yeah, we're all setting ourselves up right now, and we're going to look at the accomplishments that we've had, look at where we've come from, look at where we're going, because that is something that everybody has a purpose to achieve here. So Aries, the world, everybody, the world is at our fingertips, so to speak. Coming into the new year. Oh, there we go. So Taurus, 3 of Pentacles. That's cooperation. That's teamwork. I also got an 8 of Swords. So I think that is... I'm going to link that to the world, and I'm going to say, Taurus, you know what? There's a 8 of Swords energy that is... Well, there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then there's 8 of Swords, which is the Gemini angle. So again, I gotta take that as it goes. And that's funny, because I just watched a video today where the Taurus and the Gemini position were linked. So something for everybody. So the 3 of Pentacles, here we go. That is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's creativity, teamwork, that's cooperation. So somebody wants to work with you, and I think on something. And maybe that is with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With it's a team of some sort. You're looking at cooperation. So maybe something is coming to a point where, I got the last for the reading last month, it was that there could have been some endings, some new beginnings, another person or family, because this is a very family oriented card, this 3 of Pentacles, and that's everybody working together. So that could be tied to the 8 of Swords, which is it's denial, it's hopelessness, and feeling stuck. Helplessness, feeling stuck. So that, somebody might be keeping themselves feeling stuck. Gemini, they might feel a little bit helpless, in denial, but they need to change, and that isn't going to be for very long, because they're keeping themselves stuck. Maybe they're looking at a situation maybe there's somebody around your person that tries to kind of keep them stuck. So, looking at that, both sides with Taurus and Gemini, I think that's those two energies are definitely intertwined there. So the cooperation, but something keeping a person stuck and feeling helpless. Okay, so we're going to look at Cancer. Ooh. Okay, so that's the Ten of Wands reversed with the High Priestess underneath. But we got the Ten of Wands reversed, so that is a Taurus, or sorry, Leo, Sag. My apologies, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And that is, okay, that is a card of burdens, exhaustion, but that Ten of Wands is also like balance, freedom, and letting go. So like, you know, Cancer, you are finding some balance. Maybe your person is, they're letting go. They're finding freedom. There's a freedom aspect tied to that. I will link that to the Gemini as well, because I think that these, like, this is applicable to all signs. It's going to be like they're going to bookend. Your counter signs to the left and the right are going to bookend the energy, and it all meshes. So from Taurus to Leo. And from Eight of Swords, there's like that Eight of Swords, helpless, feeling stuck energy. But Cancer, you know, something is freedom, and there's letting go, and there is balance being brought to a situation. So I think that's lovely. Okay, Leo. What's up? I keep on thinking about that. Whoa, we got the High Priestess. And what I have underneath your card, Cancer, I had the High Priestess, but it was reversed. So now, and the 8 Cups underneath that. Whoo, okay. All right. There we go. Well, we had the High Priestess. High Priestess is something that you don't know, but it's also, like, not to say it like that. Like, I mean, it's divine feminine energy. There's something around the Leo person that there's some divine feminine energy going on. Like, there's, you know, intuition, there's spirituality, there's definitely emotions linked to Leo right now, and through a divine feminine that's a manifester, because that High Priestess, it's a manifester, because she's with the moon. And that's also, the High Priestess is all water signs, so like that represents Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the water energy, the fluidity of that manifestation. But that is, a Leo energy is walking away from 8 broken cups, and that might be something to do with letting go. It's again an abandonment. It's sort of cutting losses. So you know what, Leo, you might be cutting some losses. You might be letting go of something, and there's something to do with that High Priestess there. So I wanted to touch base on that. All right. Well, I can't leave that 8 of Cups on the road, and like I said, we're all connected. So Virgo, 8 of Cups, letting go, abandonment, cutting your losses. So for whatever that means, Virgo, maybe like, you know, you've had some losses that you've had to cut out of your life, just to make sure that you are on the right path, and that's quite okay. If you walk away from something that doesn't serve you, then that is part of the journey. And you notice how that girl isn't looking back. There's a bowl on fire on the water. And she ain't looking back. She's like, yeah, sink or swim. Not to say that, but like, you know what I mean? But sometimes you just gotta turn and walk away. Yeah, just gotta turn and walk away. So, Page of Swords. We got, Page of Swords for our Libra position. Oh, Libra, you beauties. I got Libra rising in my sign, so my chart, Page of Swords, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so you've got your own energy popping up here. And a curious, maybe a message. So maybe you're going to get a message from somebody. Of course, I mean, like, if you didn't, that would be, like, ridiculous. It's December. Like, you're probably going to get a lot of messages. But this is, like, from somebody that's, it's a studious message. It's, like, it's like somebody's done their homework, and they're getting a message from, maybe somebody is inquiring about you. It's just like, you know, checking you out, Libra. but there's a message, and it's a curious one that's coming in there. Maybe you're inquiring with somebody else. Could be linked, but we'll get an oracle message. So we're gonna do the signs here. We're doing all 6 up. We're gonna do all 12 signs, 6 here. Then we're gonna get some oracle messages for each person with what your person might want to say, what your situation might want to tell you. Hello, we got our lovely Scorpio. Well, Sag energy for Scorpio, but that's gonna tie in. Okay, so Scorpio and Sag, listen up. So temperance for Scorpio. I think that is something, yes, everybody can use a little temperance. Archangel Michael balance into your life, some patience, it's resolution, it's moderation, it's acceptance, it's unconditional. So you could be experiencing that, Scorpio, or maybe a person associated with you could be finding some patience and maybe accepting a situation, because it seems like they're protected. They've got a lot of decisions to make. This person, a lot of decisions. Maybe you're making a lot of decisions right now, Scorpio. But like, you have to have like patience and just understand that you're divinely protected here, and that just exercise moderation over the holiday season, because we want everybody to be safe. Okay, so I see a lot of cards coming out. I saw the Page of Cups there. We're going to have a message for Sagittarius, this spicy Sag. Oh my, we got, okay, well I see the Queen of Wands, but that had a lot of, that is your Queen, Sag. She's upside down though. I'm going to get another one. What do we got? One card for Sag, please. Let's see what's going on with my girls, or my guys. Okay, 2 Pentacles. With that Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, so 2 Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, so you got some choices. Maybe your person has some choices. It's a balance. It's about partnerships. It's about, like, there's a lot going on. You might have a lot weighing on you, Sag, because this girl looks like she's in deep thought. She's, like, almost doing, like, this, like when we do like that feng shui, the infinity sign within our hands, and you kind of balance yourself, but it is balancing. So maybe you're trying to balance yourself in a partnership right now and establish boundaries, establish that balance and that harmony between somebody. But that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Pentacles, and that could be establishing, like I said, like you're in the zone right now. You're just making your choice as to what works for you and what doesn't. And vice versa with your person. Good. Right on. Okay, well, Capricorn. It's shaking bacon. Capricorn. Woo, just one card, please. For Capricorn. Plug one. For end of December 2025. One. Ooh, okay, well wasn't one. That was about 7. 7. Oh, we got the star. Okay, so there's hopes, there's wishes, there's dreams with the star. That's an Aquarius energy, so that is tying into the next sign, which is Aquarius. And so, like I said, we're all connected here. Pay attention. Pay attention. So, bringing the star. Yeah, that's happiness, spirituality, hope. It's good fortune. There's faith attached to the star. So either you are having faith about something, you're wishing upon a star, maybe you're manifesting, maybe your person's manifesting. There's a whole bunch of light and energy going up into that universe. And I think I got this for you one time before, Capricorn, but there's like, when you wish upon a star, it doesn't matter who you are. Dreams really do come true. So you put your order into the universe, it will deliver it. Whether it's divine timing, whether it's through another entity, but these things will always be brought to you because you order them. That's a good thing. Keep pushing. All right. Ooh, 9 of Cups for Aquarius. Hello. 9 of Cups. I like that. That's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy for Aquarius. 9 of Cups. That's good luck. Finally, Aquarius, look at you. Dancing. That's happiness. That's abundance. Get ready. I like that a lot, Aquarius. There's some good luck coming for you. And some balance and prosperity. Because that's right before the 10 of Cups. Which is like the ultimate divine connections. That's love. That's harmony. That's whole bit. The 9 of Cups is a very... like amazing. It's good luck. It's total abundance. So maybe get a raise. So maybe there's some like abundance coming to you, the person. I got a card that flipped up here. Last in our deck, we got Pisces with the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pisces, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a prosperous offer. A prosperous offer. It is like money, a tangible offer. So something you could take to the bank. It's an opportunity. So that could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be related to money and finances. So that could be like a new opportunity coming to you in the end of 2025 into 2026. That could be really, really solid financially for you, Pisces. So I like that a lot. And now we're going to get some oracle messages. It's a handmade oracle deck that I made. And I love it so much. It's always on point. Never disappoints. All right, so we got the World for all signs and Aries. What do we got to say with the World? Well, that's a lot to sum up in one card. Okay. Well, we'll try it. What do you got to say, ladies and gentlemen? What do you got to say? Ma'ams and sirs, angel spirits and guides. Whoa, okay. We are always connected. What I say at the start of this reading with the World, this is all signs, position, we are always connected. Yeah, everybody, see, from start to finish, those two little sparks, they're always connected. So yeah, so like no matter what, Aries, like don't fret, because like the World, you are coming to a completion in a cycle. We're all coming to fulfillment and wholeness within ourselves. And I think that is something to be said. Like when you see a cycle ending, you know that there's something beautiful beginning, because we can create that. And that's the beauty of this life. Constant creation. Okay, so Taurus, what do we got? What do we got for Taurus? Well, Taurus, Gemini. Oh, Christ. Time does not exist. All is well. And it's true. Because all is well. When you look at life and you look at this time that we create, we can either exist in our perception of this time, or we can actually create the existence that we want. And that's the sign. That's this Three of Pentacles is a card of creating what we want, working with others. It's maybe fixing, repairing family ties. That looks to me. It looks to me like there's like a family working together. Time does not exist. All is well. So no matter how much time has gone past, you know, you have certain people in your life that are in your life for a reason, and you need to foster those connections. Or maybe they need to foster them with you. Taurus. I'm Gemini. I mean, like, that's something... Looking at family, friends, establishing the who's there and the who isn't. And you know what? It's an inclusive environment. So when you look at everybody working together and your friends, your loved ones, and the people that are in your corner, I think that's what that is relying on. Okay, so there we go. 8 of Swords with the Gemini energy. I just want one card. They keep on flying around with like 3 or 4 popped up. So let's start slow for Gemini. And okay, well, somebody was keeping themselves stuck. and then underneath, I miss holding you, I miss your touch. But this is like, let's start slow. Well, the Eight of Swords is something, it's helplessness, it's feeling stuck. But they want to start somewhere, and they maybe want to start slow. So that's good. At least they want to start somewhere. The blindfold is inevitably off about that person looking, but it's just the picture that they're looking at is they see themselves being stuck, but they're really not. Okay, and then with the Cancer, so I take it. It's levitating on my hand. Okay, I feel so guilty. Well, maybe somebody feels guilty, Cancer. Maybe you feel guilty. I don't know. Like somebody feels guilty. That burdens that 10 of Wands. That is an Aries, Sagittarius energy, but that's an 8. Oh, no, it's a 10. Okay, so I feel so guilty. But they are letting go. And they're finding balance. And they are finding a sense of freedom again. And maybe they're freeing themselves of guilt. Because of those, like, if this card was upright, this exhaustion, it's burdens, it's, it's a very heavy card, but then it's reverse. And I know a lot of people don't read reversals, but I do, because I don't believe that everything is like sunshine and lollipops, but sometimes a card that is a negative connotation in the upright can be a positive in the reverse. And so you gotta trust your own judgment and see if it resonates with you. But I think somebody in touch is feeling guilty, but they are letting go, and they are freeing themselves from that guilt. And that message is coming through. So we got the Leo with this High Priestess. So the High Priestess is, I think somebody's manifesting you, or it's a Cancer energy. It is somebody that is like very spiritual, very in tuned. The fucking High Priestess. Ha! Love it. All right, what do we got to say with the High Priestess? I'm sorry. Okay. I feel so guilty, and I'm sorry. Right next door. Okay, so Leo, maybe somebody's sorry. Maybe you're sorry. But that's emotions. That's intuition. You're sorry about something, Leo, or like they're sorry that it's not like like there's like, oh, I'm sorry I ever met you, or like not that energy. It was like, it's like they met, but it was okay, let me get it right. They're sorry because they might not be able to handle what you're offering them. They're sorry because maybe they haven't healed enough to offer you that next step. But that's a card. The High Priestess is that divine feminine. So what I'm seeing is that, like, they're attached to you, Leo, is a divine feminine that is a manifester, and there's a sorry that is involved here. So there's like, maybe it could be something little. Maybe they're sorry that they didn't call you back. Maybe they're sorry that they didn't show up when you wanted them to. Maybe, maybe they're sorry that, they flipped the fucking card table. Who knows? People have a lot of things that they're sorry for. Maybe they apologize for something that they didn't even do. But some people are over apologizers. Sorry, I burnt you by accident and they didn't even do it. I'm just laughing. My friend's probably going to watch this afterwards and she's going to be like, what the F? But, anyway, so 8 of Cups. I'm moving forward. Okay, yeah. Thank you, spirits. I'm moving forward with the 8 of Cups. Yeah. They're walking away from 8 broken cups. Bye. You know, moving forward. Like I said, don't look back. Somebody's moving forward. Maybe they're moving forward right to you. Or maybe you're moving forward. There's something moving forward, Virgo. And I think that is... Maybe somebody had to walk away from something to move forward towards you, is what I think. Yeah. And that relates to that, Leo. And also, it's all signs. Somebody walked away from something to come towards you. So if you got somebody coming towards you, then yeah. You're in my happy place. Okay. So that is for Libra. So that's maybe the message. Maybe somebody coming towards you with that Page of Swords. So maybe you are somebody's happy place. And I think I got that for you last reading. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure I did. Check your monthly reading, but I'm pretty sure I got that message for you. That somebody thinks you're their happy place. Might even be the freaking title. Okay, Scorpio. I want to show you my love with Temperance. Yeah, somebody is patient. They're patiently waiting to show you their love. And, you know, they're trying to balance things. They're trying to find acceptance. They want to show you the unconditional love. Because that is Archangel Michael. That's unconditional. So they want to show you that. That's all I can say. The 2 Pentacles with Sagittarius. For those choices, those partnership choices. I'm nervous to talk, but I want to. Yeah, somebody, there's choices to be made here. There's balance. Somebody's nervous to talk to you. Maybe you're nervous to talk to somebody, but you have to. Like somebody just, and there has to be a level of calmness and a level of consideration that goes into that. When you balance emotionally and you are making a choice, you're a balanced person. If nobody goes into something that they've chosen with haste and craziness, because that never usually works out. That girl's in the zone, or that guy's in the zone. When they're in the zone, they make that good balanced choice. There's nothing to be nervous, but maybe the nervous is excited. Maybe somebody's excited to talk to you, Sag. The Star with Capricorn. Let me get a message for Capricorn with the Star. All these hopes and wishes and dreams. Oh my. Miracles. Whoop, whoop. Okay. With all the frickin' stars around it. Hello. How many stars is that? I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, there's 13 stars on that thing. With the Star. All right, so then that's miracles. Yeah, so your person is manifesting miracles, and maybe you're manifesting miracles, Capricorns, because that's something this year into next year. That's what's going to happen, is miracles. Oh, it's really a beautiful thing. Whoa. You're my sexual soulmate, Aquarius. Hello. Well, that is something. The 9 of Cups. That is good luck, happiness, it's abundance. Somebody thinks that you are their sexual soulmates, or maybe you think that about somebody. And, you know, that is definitely an abundant energy. So, good for you. I mean, I think, rare. Aquarius. 9 of Cups. Okay, we gotta say, with the, I want to marry you. There's a lot of cards there. Ace of Pentacles, that solid offer. A solid offer for Pisces. What's the card? For Pisces, please, last time. That ties everything together. I'm facing the consequences of my actions towards you. With the Ace of Pentacles. I'm facing the consequences of my actions towards you. Well, that is an opportunity. So maybe there is an opportunity from the consequences of somebody's actions towards you. It doesn't always have to be negative. Maybe somebody gave you a good referral. Maybe you're facing the consequences of somebody's actions towards you with this great offer. Because that's an offer of prosperity. So I really like that. So, and I think that you should really accept any offers that are small that are coming towards you. They are a consequence of something that somebody has done for you. It's like a reciprocity energy. Like, you know, you give and then you receive. You give and you receive. Well, this is a direct result of something that you've given that you know you're receiving. So that's great. I love you all. I hope that you have an amazing, amazing rest of 2025. We're coming up to the new moon on the 19th and 20th. So please set your intentions. And if you have any prayers that you'd like to be said, or you have any intentions that you'd like me to pray for you, please just private message me and I would be happy to do so. All right. Love you all. Happy existence. Bye for now.